too, sorry. Just done about 40 seconds of video and I swear at the end of it. Right, back, kettle's on. Henry and Ken and Joe's just gone. We've had bait and butties. And it's been raining. It's pretty cold though. So me and Henry just set this up. Ow. We've lined it with the polystyrene at the bottom, nice and thick, about 2-inch thick. I've got them trays in there, and that's that veg what we brought up for the week. Beetroot, collie, cabbage, and broccoli. So I'm going to bring all them trays up of veg and then beans, and that'll free me a lot of space up in that greenhouse up at home. And they can go in here, so I'm going to bring them in a bit. Pop that down. So they'll grow away in there. And when they get a bit bigger, they can go in this one in here. But it gets a bit warm in here in daytime, I mean very warm. So I don't really want them in there. You know what I mean? It's a bit cooler in that one. But ideal for peppers in here. These carrots are bouncing on. I've got a cracking strike rate on them. And most of them are in line. A few squigs and squags there, but we'll just leave them. Because I'm not thinning them out. There's no reason to. Because we get nice carrots anyway, we never thin them out. That needs topping up with compost ready for peppers, so I'll get some more off can if we've not got any. Oh, we've still got that there. Yeah, but we need that for them spur spuds. And Henry's, sorry about this, in and out. Henry's giving me one of these spuds in here, but is it a problem? Because when I put this bed in, there used to be a path here. So it's got that piece of membrane there where the path used to be, in between two beds. So I'm going to have to dig that out. And the rest of them spuds can go in. Put some more spring onions to fill that bed up. They're at home. And these peas, not really, because it has been a bit cold. They're still coming through, but what I'm going to do is just pop some more peas in. We've got some in that drawer over there at the bottom, so I'm just going to pop some more peas in and fill the gaps in. I'm looking like something's been in there. You see, there's a gap there. I'm going to have to sort that out. They can't get through this, but they can get underneath there, can you see? And it looks like something's been scratching about there. And there. So they have been in the mice. Yeah, that kettle's boiling my head, I think. So the mices have been in. They've been all along that back there where they could get through the thing. They couldn't get through on top, obviously. But they've been through this side and through the edge there. So I've just filled it up with some more peas. I'll just pop them in. They should take no time now. And then what I'm going to have to do is sort that net out so it's stood right off these peas all the way around and it's tucked under, because it wasn't tucked under. That was the problem. So, loads of peas come through that, you know what I mean, we won't struggle, but rather have full gutters going in and gaps everywhere. I'll just chop it in blocks and put it in solid, but because we're having beans on the other side now, I forgot. Well, not all the other side, but most of the other side. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with this and build a cage around it, and then I'm going to have my brew hopefully. So I'll see you in a bit. That's as mouse proof as I can make them. I've got that cage, it's one I borrowed off Tony. He had two stacked up with wood in, so I just borrowed one till them peas are through. Sure he won't mind. Then it's got some chicken wire over the top, and then that netting tucked under all the way around. So hopefully they can't get in there now. They should grow away merrily. And no gnawing teeth to pull them out. I didn't think they'd get them under that, but they've obviously gone under a gap somewhere. I've sealed out gaps with all gloves and boxes and pots, so there's no gaps all the way around now. So that's a job I didn't think I'd need to do. I've done it. Right, let's get that brew. There you go. Sorry about that. He's just silencer doing. Took that out there, it was just that straight where the path was. Out of breath now. Not checked these carrots yet, but these were at least 10 degrees from germinate, so I shouldn't imagine they've come through yet. No, nothing there yet. We've got time. Soil should be warming up next week. If not, we'll throw some other seeds in. Got loads. Oops. Need to put that in compost too, it's drying out now. I think there's somebody walking past there, it's that Joe. These are looking bonny, aren't they? These broccoli. There's a couple of collie in there too, I don't know where they are. So anyhow, this grapevine's took off now, so what I've done, I'll show you. We don't want any growth from there up to there, so we just want 2 stems up there. So they had all these little growths all the way down, so I've just nipped them off. Just rubbed them, there's one, see it? Just rubbed them off. Learned this from Uncle Joe from Mexico, a old health. So what I want now is letting them grow up there, keep taking them buds off till it gets to there. Then we'll split it into 3, one along that way, one up to the top, and one along that side. Take a couple of years, but we'll get there. We'll have a grapevine in here then. Should be able to keep it going. We'll not poison it with salt. There you go. So let's check out the grapevines. Oh, it's topped it up, haven't we? One's coming out of there, that. Let's take that out. Let it dry out for a day and see what happens with it. Come on. A big root on this. Oh, there we go. Just filtered all bed up. There's sand painted. It's got a good root system on that, so hopefully I might get some TikTok on that. There's something growing there. So I reckon we'll be okay there. I might dig an hole there and bury that in there, I think. See if it takes off. If it does, we'll push it through there and have another one in there. I'll do that now. Oh, wind's getting up. Right, I've dug an hole big enough for that root ball. And I've thrown a load of blood fishing bone in it all. So I'm going to drop that in, point it towards there, and fingers crossed it takes off. I'll drop it in. There you go, it's in. It's a good drink. I'm sure I can see signs of life here, you know. 2 little buds there and a couple here. So hopefully we'll get a strike on that and get it off in there. It should take no time, that one. Good for your system. So we'll have to remember not salt around this end. Left-hand pit round here. No salt at all. I think that's what happened to that one, because the roots are there for that one. There in the middle, sorry. So, but that salt what I put on there won't affect them because it had a cover on. These cut out, so that won't get red down to where them roots are. Alright. Keep our eye on that one. Hopefully it'll, right. Seems to be buds popping out everywhere. So, fingers crossed. Get that crap bucket back over there. That's for our sweet peas, that. Just needs weeding. They're going round there. They're coming up there to with them beans and that. They're going in that polytunnel. Not sure if that's frog spawn or I don't know what it is, but it's full of bubbles. So I'm hoping it's frog spawn. Yeah, that veg is coming up there in a bit, so I won't go on. Go and have a brew with Shirley because she's off today, and then I'll come back with that veg and get it in there. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, back home. Shirley's in bed, so I'm talking quiet. Right, I've got all that veg what's going up allotment. That's going in that tunnel. What we got? Cabbage, golden acre cabbage, web lettuce, spring onion. Them flowers, they're called love lies bleeding. Sweet peas, 5 pots of them. Yard long beans, red scarlet beans, tobacco, and that giant sweet corn. So all that's going up allotment. So I'll stick that back at car in a minute, keep it warm. And there's not much more room in here, so that's empty, that's empty, that's empty now. So I can get these across to there, get my potting bench back on there, and I can sort these, a lot of these tomatoes out on top. So I'll crack on with that. There, got my potting bench back, sorted out now, it's all tidy. There's my vermiculite, compost, and all these I've just given my good water with that a weak seaweed mix. But they're loving that seaweed, these tomatoes. I've never tried it before, but that's what we'll be feeding them with, I think. Melting. So these are all what's left here. I'm going to leave all tomatoes here just in case. All sweet corn's bursting through now, so I've took the top off. Oh, also, our herbs have started coming through. So I've took the top off that, so there's our herb garden started. Another big pumpkin that I planted later on is come through. So the 3's not yet. That giant sweet corn's not started coming through yet, it's just bursting through there, I think. So that's only for a laugh, that though. And then nothing else coming out. That celery's looking good. So we're potting that up soon. And it gets about this big. And these cucumbers and loofahs are looking at better in the, hang on a minute, sorry. Yeah, they're looking better in there. Sorry, Shirley shouting me there. See you in a minute. There you go, I've took that full tray of veg out. It doesn't look like an has moved, does it? But it does, because I've got my table back. So I'm going to go and get them up allotment and finish that post off what I was doing last week. That broken post. So see you tomorrow up allotment. Planting some spuds, king eddies.